All right, everybody. Today I'm on a mission, and this is a mission of discovery. This is a mission of something that I think is of astronomical importance. Today I'm going to put 3 of my favorite dipping sauces to the test to see which one is the best. I'm going to get 3 different dipping sauces and I'm going to put them into 3 different categories. So come along with me on this adventure as we go see what's the best. So stop number 1 is Cane's. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be getting bread, because their Texas toast is awesome, and then I'm going to be getting Cane's dipping sauce. Yes, can I get 3 pieces of Texas toast and 3 cane sauce?
Alright, anything else?
That's it.
$3.96 first.
Thank you. So now I'm at a place that everybody loves, Chick-fil-A. And so I'm going to be putting to the test their original Chick-fil-A sauce. I'm going to be putting it to the test with chicken nuggets. Got it? Okay, so I know what some of you may be thinking. This last stop I'm going to that you don't know about yet, you may say, you know what, Rhett, that's not really a dipping sauce. And you know what I have to say to that? I think it is. We're on our way to Whataburger to get the world famous Whataburger ketchup. So, with the Whataburger ketchup, I'm going to be getting Whataburger fries. And so we'll have a vast variety of bread, nuggets, and fries to put our dipping sauces to the test. Alright, so now that I have everything, here's how this is going to work. Each dipping sauce is going to go through 3 rounds. 1 round of the chicken nuggets, 1 round of the french fries, and 1 round of the bread. They're each going to get scored on a scale of 1 to 10. So there's a possible 30 points for each dipping sauce. Then we're going to see which one comes out on top. Ready? Let's go. Round 1. Let's do this. Chicken nugget going in. That's just classic. That's a classic taste right there. It's what you expect it to be like when you go to Chick-fil-A. That's it. I'm gonna give that an 8. That was really good. It's not what you expect. It's the exact opposite of that. It's good, but not great. That's gonna get a 6. I'm just gonna get a 6. All right, and go on to the cane sauce. Oh. That's good. I think I gotta give that a 9. All right, here we go again for round 2. French fry, going in. I don't think I got enough. I didn't get it good. The saltiness from the fries goes well with that. We're gonna start that off with a 7. I think that's a good score. You can't beat it. You can't beat, that's a 9. That's a 9. You can't beat Whataburger ketchup with Whataburger fries. I'm gonna say this, Cane's was gonna be my front runner to start off with. With fries, these fries in particular, not the cringly cut from Cane's. It's good, it's not great. I think I'm gonna have to give that a 6. So, let's go to the next round. All right, round 3. We're gonna tear off a little bit. It's going in here. It just doesn't wow me. It just doesn't knock me off. I think we're going with a 6. I think we're going with a 6. really like ketchup. I really like ketchup. Just ketchup and bread together, it wasn't it. I'm gonna give that a 5. I think that may be the lowest score I've given so far. All right, into the cane sauce. I love cane sauce, and I always dip the bread in the cane sauce. But after I've kind of tasted the rest of it, I think I'm gonna have to give that a 7. It's not a 10 that I wanted it to be. So let's tally up the scores. Coming in 3rd place is Whataburger Ketchup. Whataburger Ketchup came in with 20 points. That's a good showing, but it was just missing some stuff. You couldn't put it on as much as the other 2 sauces. So while I do still love this, it comes in 3rd place. And so now it's time for the winner. We're just gonna go straight to it. The winner is cane sauce. Cane sauce came in with 22 points and Chick-fil-A came in with 21. While that was unintentional, we did 20, 21, 22. So I didn't even know what was gonna come out at the end. But here you have it. Cane sauce is the best dipping sauce. The comparison game is a very tricky game. Comparing those 3 sauces was easy. However, each of them had their upside and each of them had their downside. But when we compare ourselves to other people, that's when things start to fall apart. You see, so many times we look at people and we look at how awesome they are, their life is, and we see on social media them going on all these trips, their relationships being awesome, or we hear about them getting all these accomplishments in school and we start to think, how amazing is that person? And we start to compare ourselves to that amazing person. We say, you know what? If they're amazing, I must be less than that. And we start to look at ourselves and we start to think so negative about ourselves because of how awesome other people are. And then there's a counter side to that. Sometimes we feel like, you know what, I'm better than that person. I see that person living in a way that I'm better than, that I am able to do more, that they're living in a different sin than me, and I'm looking at that sin downwardly. And we start to think negatively about other people, and we start to dehumanize them and think that we're better. And when we play this comparison game, there's no real winner. You see, Theodore Roosevelt said, comparison is the thief of joy. When we start to compare ourselves to other people, we start to lose track of what's important. We're not comparing ourselves to different sauces. We're comparing ourselves to children of God. You see, in Galatians 6, Paul is starting to say, listen, if there's a neighbor in need of help who's struggling with sin, go and help them, but don't fall into that trap. But right after that, in Galatians 6, verse 4 and 5, he says, each one should test their own actions. Then they can take pride in themselves alone without comparing themselves to someone else. For each one should carry their own load. Paul's saying, hey, listen, don't compare yourselves to people you think are better than you. Don't compare yourselves to people you think are worse than you. Compare yourself to yourself. Are you doing something to make each day better than the day before? That's the comparison you should be making. Because you see, I've told you this once and I can tell you this 1,000 times. Our value doesn't come from what other people think. Other people's value doesn't come from what we think. Value comes from one place, and that's Christ. I hope this week you find peace in that. That no matter where you see yourself, your value doesn't come from any of that. Your value comes from being a child of God. Let's not play the comparison game. Each person around you isn't a cane sauce, isn't Chick-fil-A, isn't Whataburger. They're real people. They're children of God. And so are you. So let's love in that exact same manner. I hope that you're staying safe, and I hope that I get to see you real soon.